Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our second radio show.
Welcome back to the Youth Unmuted.
Hello everybody tuning in. Like we already said, this is the Youth Unmuted, and we started just last week. If you heard our first broadcast, then kudos.
Since we're technically still new to this station, we will go back over our names of everyone in our group. I'm Sam, we have Justin, Walker is missing unfortunately. We also have Vincent, John Zhang, Waylon, and Wyatt Singletary.
Hello, Vincent here. And as of this morning, the Crescent City Fair has officially started. We will actually have a booth there from 5:30 to 9:30 tomorrow. You should come check us out. We'll be doing a live broadcast commentary for each of the ride throughout the day and also with the community. And today we'll have, and we'll also, if you'd like to check us out, we'll be inside the Del Norte Fairgrounds main building.
And now here's Waiting for Love.
Alright, hey guys, John here. Back to some less local stuff. All throughout California is 21 wildfires, destroying 134,000 acres in counting the lake. Almost 2,000 fire personnel and 9,300 firefighters, 180 engines, 4 air tanks, and 19 helicopters are helping to battle this wildfire. As of last Sunday night, it was only 5% contained by humans.
The biggest fire so far is the Rocky Fire. The Rocky Fire was burning in Lake Yolo and Colsa counties northwest of Sacramento. More than 12,100 people and more than 5,100 structures were under some type of evacuation order, and it spread it through 54,000 acres. Now, for the past couple of weeks, we've had a lot of fires over in Oric and in Gaspee, and the smoke is completely clouded over Crescent City and made the sun appear a yellowish orange a lot of the days. And we can also take this story and combine it back to something we talked about last week. We talked about the drought issues, and along with the fire, we're not only spending a lot of county and state money, but we're also using a lot of water that we don't exactly have to waste. Are we doing the domestic violence?
Yeah. Alright, start off with it.
Okay, so we have a thing with the domestic violence. They work at CCRP. There's going to be people that are doing it. They'll be around, I'm not sure where they'll be. It should say in the video. We have a video. It'll be August 15th though. So yeah, if you want to play that now.
The PSN?
Yeah. My bad.
Did you know the domestic violence rate of Del Norte County is the highest in all of California? We are youth with the Building Healthy Communities Youth Training Academy, and we would like to help change that. We are doing that by raising awareness for domestic violence. On August 15th, from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m., we will be holding an event during the Del Norte Kids Day at Beachfront Park. Everyone is invited to help better our community and show support. We hope to see you there.
So yeah, it's at Beachfront Park. You guys should definitely show up. That'd be good. Yeah. Is there anything you want to mention on it, Justin?
Good job.
It is just a really cool thing to do in the community because domestic violence is an issue everywhere.
Very big here.
Yeah.
It's something that's been pushed in the background, and it's something that needs to be brought up, and I agree with the prevention day for that.
Yeah.
It's a great thing to raise awareness about and to talk about, not like it's something that we should forget and act like it's not going on when it really is. So, good job guys. It's a really great thing that you're doing.
Yeah, because I remember if I was ever at a clinic, there would be maybe one thing on it, you're not a man if you hit her or something. That's it though. I've never really seen a discussion on how to prevent it or anything, so that would be really nice. Yeah.
Alright, now we're going to go to world news. Now, I don't know if any of you have heard of the Iran deal, but it's a deal to do with nuclear weapons in Iran. The Joint Comprehension Plan of Action is intended to stop Iran from acquiring nuclear weapons. If fully implemented, the physical constraint and verification provisions of this comprehensive nuclear agreement will effectively prevent Iran from producing fissile material for nuclear weapons at its declared nuclear facilities for at least 10 to 15 years. Now, let's see. Here we are with "We Didn't Start the Fire" by Billy Joel.
Absolutely love that song, guys. Alright, so now going to more not so happy news, even though most of our news today hasn't been too happy. Skynet is awake in China. A 31-year-old woman and her child were at the mall, and as soon as they were at the top step of an escalator, the panel dropped before them. She had just enough time to push her child out the escalator and into safety. Then she was left halfway into the escalator. When 2 employees tried to help, it was too late and she was sucked in.
That's disgusting. Then just a few days later, though, a 35-year-old man in Shanghai, in a Shanghai China mall, had his lower leg amputated by an escalator. Dude, from the video, it appeared he was like cleaning, and then one of the panels dropped, which has been happening a lot, and his foot just descended and it tore it up. Then he was stuck, had to be rushed to the hospital, and he was given amputation. He survived though, you know. So yeah.
Both of these events happened within a week long, with another injury in China from an escalator that we couldn't find the story for. What we found interesting is that it seems like none of these escalators had an emergency stop button that is accessible by the general public on the stop or bottom of it.
Wow. I really like the people who choose the music for this, like Justin and Sam. They're really clever with their puns. So, you know, because the escalators have been killing people, they're essentially stairs. And so here's Stairway to Heaven. Wow. That's great.
Hello, Vincent here. Here's some worthwhile tidbit news. If any of you guys have had a bike stolen from you, I know I have in the past, a couple of bikes actually. And being in college, I know a lot of people who get their bikes stolen. So actually, this is a great story. 3 entrepreneurs left a university they were attending to work on a project called Yurka. They call this the first unstealable bike. They got 129% funded on Indiegogo, and they're also currently stocking up the bikes. So far, they can only ship to inside of Europe. Later in the year, they will ship to Chile, and then maybe next year, they will be able to ship to the US. And I will probably be buying one. During the campaign, if people donated $400 or more, they would get the first Yurkas that were produced, and over 190 people donated that amount. So yeah, I'll be getting one because college is kind of rough and there's a lot of stealers out there. Alrighty, so next we have...
One of the reasons they kind of had to make these unstealable bikes is because annually 15 million bikes are stolen around the world, and compared to cars, that's almost 50,000 times as many.
Exactly.
If I can, I mean, they didn't really talk about how it's unstealable because we couldn't actually find any information on it. Like, I feel like with my imagination right now, it's definitely got some it's lasers attached to it, like shoot somebody up.
So, the way it works is, I saw a video on it. So you put it up against like a pole or something, and then you pull out the seat, and then you take apart 2 of the bolts that are holding like the frame together, and then those go out, and then you slide the seat between those, and then you lock it with a key. It's hard to understand when you're saying it, but once you see it, it makes sense, and it takes like 10 seconds to do. It's really, really cool.
Is it simple?
It is really simple.
You don't even need a bike lock, it does it.
No, it
all built in.
instantly comes
Otherwise,
with
I'll
a
just
bike
throw
lock.
it on the ground.
Yeah.
Done.
Alrighty, so next we have I can ride my bike with no handlebars.
Hey guys, hope you liked that. Thanks again for tuning in to our second radio show. We'll be doing a live commentary on as many rides as we can tomorrow at the fair. We'll be updating you guys on other shows during those hours from 5:30 to 9:30. So please tune in, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. and Sunday, and next Thursday. So stay unmuted. Now next we are going to be playing a song from the local artist Samson Optigraft, who we featured last week. He is a 12-year-old boy, honor roll student, and he has learned to play a plethora of instruments in the past 2 years. It's really crazy, and I really hope you enjoy him.
Yeah,
Here
he
you go.
plays like everything.
Hey guys, so remember that is Samson Optigraft. He's a 12-year-old boy. So we give a shout out to Samson. You're doing great, and you're gonna go lots of places. Please go on American Idol before it ends.
Shout out America's Got Talent.
So we will be at the fair tomorrow. We'll be doing a lot of video and audio commentary on the rides. So if you guys want to be in any videos, just look for a bunch of dorks walking around with cameras and hop on the ride. All right. See you guys next week. And